Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Crypto Future. A little bit of a better mood today. I woke up and I was like, "Wait, what do you mean there's no lawsuits handed out this morning? What the hell kind of crap is this?" Anyways, just got a light news morning for you guys. Just wanted to touch on some things. Everyone's talking about the lawsuits and SEC and Finance US and all this kind of stuff. I just kind of want to touch on a couple of other things, let you guys know that there's more going on. There is a couple negatives that I have to hit, unfortunately, but other than that, I just wanted to give you guys an example. Pay attention to the other things, you guys, that are happening. If you look, there's a lot of projects that are building right now that you want to pay attention to. Near Protocol, Algorand, Sandbox, Gala, Jasmy, right? You pay attention. Go look at these projects, you guys. See what they're doing. These projects, they're building and they're building in the U.S. too. They're building everywhere, right? So there's very positive stuff happening. Don't get so down and out. If this is in my opinion pretty close to the worst it's gonna get. So we're only have and nowhere to go but up from here. So keep that in mind. Anyways, so just a couple of things that like I was reading somebody was saying that Gary Gensler has 17 months left in his term there or whatever. And he's not gonna last that long, you guys. Here's the thing. He's stepped on too many toes in Congress, I think. He's definitely, like people say, he's overreached and stuff, and he has, but I don't think that really it shows the gravity of the situation in terms of um, Gary's faults here, like what he's doing, because um, it's almost, I feel like he's beyond, like he believes he's his own hype. Like he started off at the SEC testifying in Congress that the SEC had no authority over the digital asset market or the exchanges, and now he's gotten to a point where this is just a small list of the things that he's doing. He doesn't listen to Congress. They call him in. Look how long it took him to actually come in and sit down and talk to them. He kept sending representatives and stuff, and then going on media tours. He doesn't listen to them when they tell him to come in. He refuses to set clear rules, even though in the last meeting when he sat in hearing when he sat in front of Congress, they flat out told him to his face, these are his bosses, that they don't see clarity in the markets, and he's still insisting that there's clarity in the markets. And they're telling him to set rules, and he's saying that the rules already exist. Guys, like if you go to work and your boss tells you, I don't know, let's say you make burgers at McDonald's and your boss says go make, 20 burgers. You can't just stand there and say the burgers are already made and they're not, right? Your boss is telling you to do something. I know it's frustrating because there's no consequences yet, but it will catch up with him, guys. This is all building up towards something, right? He lies to Congress flat out, and so do his representatives. They say that when they were asked about the Hinman emails in front of Congress, they testified that they couldn't speak on it because it was under litigation, and it was not under litigation. And it's definitely not that specifically the Hinman emails were not under litigation. Um, in terms of whether they were, you guys know what I'm saying. So him and his staff lie to Congress flat out. They perjure themselves. You got to remember when they're in hearings in front of Congress, they are sworn in. So when they lie, they're perjuring themselves, and this stuff adds up. It does. Government takes longer, but it adds up. Um, he feels his opinion is law. Like he'll go on TV and he'll say he'll spit out a couple of crypto projects or something, and he'll say, these are securities, and even Congress has come on and told him, just because you say it doesn't mean that you actually. This is the difference that people are not realizing, is that for something to be a security, okay, Gary can't just come out and say it's a security. Some people are confused by this and they panic sell and stuff because he mentions it, right? That doesn't make it a security, you guys. He actually has to litigate a case in the courtroom and win against that project for it to be a security. Gary doesn't have a magic wand. Just because he's saying stuff, he's saying this stuff to spread FUD and to crash the markets and to manipulate things. That's why he's doing it, because he knows that a lot of people don't know the difference between him going on TV and saying something's a security doesn't make it a security. He has to go to court and win a case. Why do you think this XRP Ripple case has been going on for almost 3 years now? Because he can't just come on TV and say, oh, XRP is a security. He has to win in court, and he's getting his ass kicked by Ripple. So just keep that in mind, guys. Just because Gary says it doesn't make it so, right? And now he's at a point where he feels that he's in more control than Congress. He was just on TV yesterday talking about, we don't need any new crypto, or we don't need any new digital dollars. We have the U.S. dollar, we have the yen, and all that. Like, and he's saying himself, well, we don't need it. I've decided that as a country in the United States, we don't need crypto. That's what I've decided. And he's on national television saying this. It's not his job to decide that. Nobody asked him his opinion on whether we need more digital assets, more digital currencies. It's not his place to be saying this. He's completely speaking out of turn here, right? So all of these things, if you think that Congress is not getting pissed off at this, because he's basically giving Congress, you got to remember, he's not just giving us in the digital asset class the middle finger. He's giving Congress the middle finger. You've got the chairman of the CFTC yesterday testifying in front of Congress about how they feel that the rules need to be, rules need to be created, and there needs to be clear definitions of things. And it's the complete opposite of what Gary's doing. Gary's just going out there and doing whatever he wants and says, "I have all the clarity in the world," right? So this will catch up with him, guys. It will. You just wait. People say he's got 17 months left. No, he doesn't. No, he does not. He's done. Why do you think he's doing all this? Desperation, right? This whole FTX thing, if you think that what he's trying to do is disguise what happened or make people forget what happened with FTX, because that's why he's going after Binance, and another reason he's going after Binance and Coinbase and stuff. He's trying to throw whatever he can at the wall and see what sticks. But he's trying to build up some wins here, because he didn't have any really. He beat LBRY, but he really lost because of John Deaton coming in and making the clarification that secondary sales were not classified as securities transactions. So John Deaton swooped in there and stole victory from defeat from the SEC, and so they won the case, but they won the battle, but they lost that war because it set precedent for other cases, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, everything's not as doom as gloom as you see on the news and the TV and stuff like that. Sorry, this is kind of going on a little long. I'll try to shorten it for you guys. I know you guys like the shorter videos. So, and just saying, there was $1.2 billion worth of crypto assets taken off of exchanges yesterday, and that's a good thing. One, that means people aren't selling, and two, it means that people are being smart and putting their money into or their cryptos onto cold storage wallets, which I would recommend that you do. Keep your crypto safe, not your coins, crypto, or not your keys, not your coins. So yeah, I'm not here to give you guys financial advice. I'm just here to let you know what I do and talk to you guys from a real perspective. So yeah, don't keep your crypto on exchanges, you guys. Now, I'm in Canada. For other people in Canada, I got some good news for you. I'm seeing a lot of advertising for Crypto.com in Canada. I don't know if you use Crypto.com. I'll start off by saying I'm not sponsored by Crypto.com. I do have an account there I've never used. I may start using it now because we're getting other exchanges pulling out of Canada, and Crypto.com is advertising promotions for Canadians. So that's a bright spot if you're here in Canada. Again, they don't pay me. I'm not sponsored by them. The channel is not sponsored by anybody. So Robinhood is delisting Polygon, ADA, Cardano, and Solana. Now, what I would say to this is, first of all, Robinhood sucks anyway. And if you buy your crypto in Robinhood, I don't know what you're thinking, but I digress. Now, this doesn't mean there's, people are all up in arms. They think it means there's going to be mass delistings and stuff. I don't think so, guys. Robinhood will delist some stuff, absolutely, but they're not involved in any of this stuff, right? And they're really more of a stocks exchange anyways. If you think that Binance and Coinbase are now going to start delisting things that that the SEC is labeling securities in the cases against them. No, they're not. That's admitting that. That's basically admitting that the SEC is right. They're not going to start delisting things. That's not going to happen. Not in my opinion. Again, I'm not sponsored by Robinhood or Coinbase or Binance. ARK Invest just bought more Coinbase stock. That shows you what Kathy Wood's faith, or it shows you her stance. She's not bearish at all. She's buying more. Just like me, I'm buying more too. You do you. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm buying. I put my pennies where the billionaires put their dollars, guys. I don't listen to what they say. I watch what they do. Now, I was watching an interesting thing from Tony from Thinking Crypto the other day, and I totally agree with him. We should be tweeting out and tagging Sam Bankman-Fried, try to convince him to whistleblow on Gary Gensler, because you know in the meetings that he was having with Gary, that Gary was laying framework for FTX to have a monopoly on the exchange market, right? So there definitely was some bribing and stuff going on, in my opinion. So, and since Sam Bankman-Fried is in a situation where he's completely screwed, he is completely screwed. I would be reaching for every lifeline I could if I was him, and I would whistleblow on Gary Gensler in a second if it meant I could cut any kind of deal. So we should be tagging him in it, telling him to do that, to whistleblow on Gary. Let's get Gary locked up in prison. We all know he's a criminal. And then two other small little things. Like I was telling you before, Algorand is launching a program for the summer for builders to build on Algo in the U.S. and Canada. So if you are a builder, they have a Algo Builders Program application on their Twitter. So go check that out. That's good news. See, Algo, I've been DCAing. I bought a ton of Algo yesterday, guys. You know I bought a ton of Algo yesterday. Think I'm not buying Algo at 13 cents? You kidding me? And then this last thing I kind of wanted to touch on was, well, two last things. Sorry. I'm also seeing a lot of press releases and a lot of building out of Jasmy, which is very, very encouraging. You guys go look at Jasmy, go look at their Twitter, check out what they're doing. There's a lot of articles being released from them out in Japan. They're going to be huge, you guys. They're being called the Bitcoin of Japan and stuff. Like, I am so on board with Jasmy. Not financial advice. Do what you want to do. I'm just telling you, put it on your watch list, guys, because it's going to go places. The utility for that project, check it out. Or check out my other Jasmy videos. So you can check out, I talk a lot about their utility. And the last thing I kind of wanted to touch on, for those of you who stuck around to the end, is a bonus, okay? I have a little hidden gem, a tiny cap. Now, for full transparency, guys, I don't recommend, this is not financial advice, and I don't recommend that you buy meme coins or that you buy anything. My method with meme coins is I get in, I make a little bit of money, and I get out. Take my profits, then I roll those profits into other projects like Jasmy, like XRP, like Algorand, like HBAR, like Gala. But a little gem that's coming up, you might have heard of it. It's called Coop, C-O-O-P. You can buy it on Tinyman. It's built on the Algorand platform right now, and I would say that this one has, right now it's just a meme coin with no real utility from what I understand, but I think that it's got some growth, some significant growth in it. I think it's a good gem. I think that if you're looking for one, I'll give you that. One that you should definitely look into, research. Again, I'm not recommending that you buy it, but I would definitely go check it out. I'm recommending that you research it. And people are always asking about hidden gems and stuff like that, and that's one that I think that could be a hidden gem. I think it's got some room to grow, significant room to grow. So anyway, guys, sorry it was a bit of a longer one. Shoot me a subscribe. Guys, we did it. We broke 100 subscribers. We're at 102. So the next goal is 250. I cannot thank you guys enough. Those of you who have stuck with me, were helping me build this out. You guys, you comment, you always like my videos. I really appreciate it. If you have any request videos or projects, let me know. I'm more than happy to do those for you guys. So keep subscribing. Let's get to 250 now, guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, definitely comment down below, shoot me a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.